Hi everyone, this is Cynthia, also known as the Psychic One, inviting you to my first daily Astro briefing. Now, the big one that I want to talk about is on January 12th, which is the full moon. The full moon will fall in the sign of Cancer. The sign of Cancer is obviously ruled by the crab. The crab buries themselves underneath the sand. So it's a very introverted type of sign. But it's interesting that it's actually going to connect and square off with Jupiter, and Jupiter is ruled by the sign of Sagittarius, a very optimistic sign. So it's kind of interesting to get these kind of polar opposites connecting with each other. So let's just say you may find yourself being cautiously optimistic. Now, this could also be a time for you to indulge, be indulgent, whether it's being indulgent in finances, food, drinking. You're also going to notice an increase of a sense of humor, whether it's your sense of humor or being around people who will have this just great sense of humor, just going to make you laugh. This is also going to be a time where you're just going to find yourself just being in a good mood. The full moon obviously will last for 2 weeks. Now, it's also going to connect well with Venus and Neptune. So Venus and Neptune are in the sign of Pisces and actually do connect very well together. It's a very artistic and creative sign, but it's also a very selfless sign. So you want to make sure you're not sacrificing more than what you should. Now, there's a lot of positives obviously to look forward to, and this is actually going to be a time where I would say you would really enjoy yourself and enjoy being around people. So this is actually going to be a time where I would say that the full moon will actually help you to move forward with dealing with projects, but also completing projects. If you're in the artistic industry like music and movies, and also dealing with crafts or putting projects together, you're actually going to feel like things are actually coming together. So this is your perfect time if you're a writer, if you do music, movies. This is the next 2 weeks is a very positive time to bring things together. Now, as we kind of look into what's coming up, on Thursday, which will be the Thursday and Friday, the moon is actually going to be in the sign of Leo. So this is actually going to be a time where you're going to feel, like taking greater chances, being more confident. Like I was saying with the full moon, I mean, you're probably going to feel that from really kind of holding back to suddenly it's like, let's just take this chance. Now, the other thing that I did want to mention very quickly is that I also feel that somehow in connection to the home or in relation to the home or the mother or family seems to be really standing out. So I'm not too sure what's going on, whether it's a relocation, making some changes around the home, moving, making repairs, fixing things around the home, also dealing with the mother or motherly figure, or maybe you're finding yourself being more nurturing and more giving to others. So this is actually going to be very, very good. Now, the energy is really going to continue on towards, like I said, Friday. And then by the time we get into Saturday and Sunday, the moon enters Virgo. So from being very, out there and outgoing to suddenly it's time to get to work. It's time to get busy. It's time to get work done. But usually it's more like work at taking care of chores and errands and, just kind of being more healthy and just focusing on taking care of more of yourself. So you should be looking pretty good. Now, if you're in the East Coast, now these are East Coast times, so I just want to point out that on Saturday the 14th, you're around 6:40 a.m. You're actually going to notice a more gifted kind of insight, more intuition. This is actually a good time to even connect with people around you. You're just going to feel this great sense of spirituality and connection. It's a good time if you want to contact a psychic or somebody that could really help you, just give you great guidance, like a good friend kind of thing. So that actually should be looking pretty good. Also at the same time later on in that day, like around 10 a.m., 10, 11 a.m. and all the way to about 2 p.m., you're actually going to notice all of a sudden this energy of get work done, projects, tasks, errands, this boost of energy to get, go cut the grass kind of thing. Take advantage of that energy because you're going to get a lot done on that day. So there's a lot to look forward to. Keep an eye on the next few days. Keep an eye on the times that I gave you. And I'll see you next in my next Astro Daily Briefing.